落ちてくガラスの迷路、ひび割れた公園まだ消えないまま、藤滝を置く誰かの夢にすり替わる名前さえ今奪われてく。聞こえるか胸の奥できしむ鎖の叫び、逃げないで選ぶんだ自分だけの芯を。一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてく。ささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ。一つ操られたスターに君の本と響かせて、かけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ。黒いタイピン運命にコードが刺さる、笑うシステム感情を食らう。震えた指でログアウト先を探してる。でも君の手が確かにここにある。忘れるな偽物でも選ぶ痛みはリアル。奪えない願いだけが最後のパスワード。一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてく。ささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ。一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせて、かけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ。必殺君の声で暗いスクリプトを壊して、一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を更新してく。挟むく影抱きしめながら傷ついても夢を離すな。一つ操られた未来を君と一緒に飛び越えて、交差してくストーリー今始まりに帰ろう。
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We are live, man. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, boys, you got to break it in close. Listen, it is Friday. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. That means nobody can escape the massive hugs that are going to go out to the entire chat right now. Nobody can escape it. You can't run away. Don't even bother trying to dodge it. You're going to look like a fool if you try to do that. Get in here. Let's go. It's a Friday. Look, people are already running. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. People are already running, you chicken shits. You're already running. You're already running. Get them. Chase after them. Grab them by their toes. All right, that's a little too catered. We can't do that. Grab them by the ankles. Drag them to the circle. They cannot run away. Let's go. Bring them back. You're already out the door. That's fine. We can chase you out the door. It's perfectly fine. Bring them in here. It's Friday. You cannot dodge it, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody likes Fridays. Nobody likes Mondays. Guys, listen, if you're watching over on YouTube, like the fucking stream. Let's go. Like the stream. Let's go. If you are watching over on Rumble, like the stream over there too. Do it. And if you are watching anywhere else right now, well, I mean, you probably are. Chances are you probably were watching multiple streams. They were all waiting for one debate to happen that was never going to happen. But people, for some reason, sold themselves on the idea that it was going to happen. It's almost as if people never learn from the internet. I don't know. It's weird. So like the stream. Don't let it happen to you, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking? What are we checking today? Guys, we actually got a lot we got to talk about today, ironically. We got a lot to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen, one of which is PlayStation getting felted by one of their former employees, let's just say, kind of calling out the bullshit that PlayStation is doing, just like every other studio. To be fair, it's not really just a PlayStation thing, but still. One of their former executives decides to call them out on their bullshit about laying off people, replacing it with AI, having record profits, and yet for some reason can't keep a team together. Meanwhile, Japanese studios can do it left and right like it's fucking nothing and give out bonuses. Actually, Korean studios too. It's almost as if, there's a difference in ideologies. Makes you wonder. But what else are we checking, man? We got a lot we got to go over today, boys. We got a Friday check. Yes, it's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. I'm so excited. Are you excited? It's Friday, man. I'm excited. We got another Friday check. It's beautiful. So many people checking Fridays. We got Sony's Run by Figs check. Thank you. PlayStation on the Rocks, Holy Ice check. Absolutely. Made peanut butter cookies. Nice. Not bad. Getting old sucks check. Sure does. California is poison check. That's accurate. We got check tits yet again. They're there. Yeah. No, there you go. We got your mom check. Oh, no. We got Linux on PS5 check. We got Sony cooked with a question mark check. We got almost done with Persona 5 Royale check. We got Beast of Reincarnation pre-order check. We got StreamYard's lag check. We got Closer to Monday check. Nobody's excited about that. Just so that you're aware, nobody's excited about that. We got Hypnotic look at the PC specs for Lego Batman Legacy The Dark Knight. I saw that. I don't know if I have that in the docket today. I don't think I do. I'll double check. I know I have a story for Lego Batman, but I don't think it's about that. I mean, I could probably throw it in there. No work today check. Very nice. PlayStation equals facial recognition and a 45-day check-in requirement. Sounds pretty accurate to me. New Jackass movie coming check. We got Downey Woodpecker check. You also got to stay logged in to play digital games check. The game check. Empanadas check. 1st of May check. Yes, it's a brand new month, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new month. And guys, yesterday was insane, man. We ended last month with a killer day. Killer day, man. We ended last month with an absolutely killer day, but that's because the battle between Yamato and Nico Robin was absolutely fucking insane, as expected. We are not doing a One Piece Waifu Battle tournament today, just so you're aware. It's going to be Sunday. We're going to have a regular Waifu Battle today, later on in the stream. But yeah, it was pretty insane. Pretty insane yesterday. All right, guys, listen, ESG scores are at their maximum. We're fully funded. Like the stream, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do the Bigot Army roll call, man. Let's see who's hanging out with us on this beautiful, glorious Friday. It's a gorgeous Friday, guys. Gorgeous Friday. Who's hanging out with us? We got Wingnut. He says, I'm not sure why if I am here. I don't know either. Mr. Melancholy. What's going on, Mr. Melancholy? How you doing, brother? Shout out to you, my man. We got D Draconic. We got Blue Octopus screaming at the top of her lungs with a brain fart. So you scream at the top of your lungs and then, well, you have a brain fart. That's an interesting way to go about things. We got Toxin. What's going on, Toxin? How you doing? We got Fellstep, Darkwind 25, Yamato 85. We got Zalosi over on Rumple. We got 3AB saying, yeah. Yeah. We got Nick Havoc. We got Raza over on Rumble. We got Daniel Barrett Sports Highlights. What's going on, man? We got Voice in the Water. We got Sonia Lissette. We got Janko TFC. We got Light Ferret over on Rumble. We got St. Hugo. We got the Fourth Wall Guy, Death on a Trike. We got MLW. We got Dade 404. A Kickin' Danitz. We got Hollowified Matt. We got Lunar Corgimon over on Rumble. We got Nick Havoc. We got Great Ape over on Rumble. We got Dark Tenave. We got Lucky Boy. We got Romanizer 24. We got King motherfucking Demon Wing. Shout out to King Demon Wing. We got Limitless Andre. We got Mr. Blue Cthulhu. What's going on, dude? We got Striker X. What's going on, Striker? We got Chaotic Holy. Zombie Hunter. We got Old Man Cat. What's going on, Old Man Cat? I just saw what you did, you crazy son of a bitch. We're going to get to that in a second. We're going to get, you better have gotten permission for that. We got Tough Guy Harrison. Saros, Sar. Do not redeem. Yo. Oh man, I saw some people asking if we saw the ending, like the rumors about the ending for Saros. Yes, we talked about that yesterday on yesterday's live stream. So if you want to see everything about that, go check out that live stream. But I will say that I do love the fact that people are continuing to spread the fake story over on Twitter instead of the real story. But we'll get to that in a minute. We got Limitless Andre. What's going on, man? We got Matthew Fritz. What's going on? All right, 4 more people. Then we got to get on with the show, man. 4 more people. Let's go, man. Who's here? Super Mastermind. What's going on, dude? Shout out to you, my man. Inferno Hell Knight. Getting closer to... I know I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. I don't have the game installed. I'm waiting till the game releases. What is it, May 5th or something like that? I'm waiting for the Enhanced Edition. And then I'm going to install the game and check it out. We'll see. We got Michelle Carajo. We got PS5 Gamer. What's going on, dude? We got Draconic. We got Dan Sheehan says he likes turtles. Somebody give this man a fucking turtle, please. We got Jason Alator. 30 days until he levels up. Let's go. We got, who else? Let me see. Hollowified Matt. What's going on, dude? Full Metal 921. Denarier. Brother, if you leave in this stream, I swear, you've left the last 2 streams to get your fucking back blown out. I swear to God, if you leave this stream after saying hello, it ain't going to be pretty. All right? It ain't going to be pretty. I am going to send the blackest of the blackest bulls to go to your house and violate. Okay? Oh, fuck. You might like that shit. I can't win. I can't win. We got B-Boy. What's going on, B-Boy? We got Tiger King. What's going on, Tiger King? Shout out to you, my man. And last but not least, who do we got? Dark Tenave, Sanguine Tales. Who else? We got Ron TFK. We got Fourth Wall Guy, Saint Adjacent, and we got Phil Espa with a side of Beautiful Zexel. And we got Matthew Watson with a little bit of Anubis Hentai Hades. All right, boys, listen, I called out as many people as I possibly fucking could, man. Let's sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member. Listen, man, it's a Friday. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. No, because this guy has been disrespecting. Okay, he's been disrespecting by constantly leaving the stream. It's unbelievable. I think we need to felt Denarier today. What do you guys agree with this? Do you guys agree with giving the biggest money shot, the Friday money shot? I think it should go to Denarier. I think I'm going to make the executive decision to immediately felt Denarier. Oh, but he will enjoy it. Not this one. Not this one, because this money shot is going to be made of poison acid. A combination, if that's even possible. Congratulations to Denarier. You are the recipient of the first ever poison acid money shot today.
Monster kill!
What the?
Bastard. Stop leaving. You're making me sad. All right, guys, listen, we got a lot we got to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to be talking about PlayStation former executive, just kind of, talking about things that we already know, but in a way that's coming from somebody who doesn't normally say those things, which I feel like is pretty important. It's pretty important, man. We're going to talk about it and see what he has to say, man. He says that it's really sad that PlayStation has been laying off a ton of people, and the industry has been laying off a ton of people because of what he calls misjudgment, which, well, I agree. But the reasonings, I think you will find to be very interesting. We're going to talk about Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog apparently is promising the world. They're promising the world, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to their upcoming game, Intergalactic, the Heretic Lesbian. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, guys. They're promising the world. They are saying, okay, and this is their words, all right? They are saying that apparently the Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, well, to be fair, it's not really them saying it. It's the girl who plays the main character. But fuck it. She's kind of works from Naughty Dog, so whatever. But regardless, the woman who plays Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet's main character, apparently says that you are going to see a different side of Naughty Dog for the upcoming PS5 exclusive video game. You're going to see a different side of Naughty Dog. Oh boy. Because everybody clearly loved the side that we've been seeing for the past, 10 years now? Selling the same exact game over and over and over again? Yeah, you're going to see a different side, all right. You're going to see the space lesbian side of things. Yeah, we'll see what she said. Kind of go from there. What else we got, man? We got GTA 6 pricing debacles. Listen, man. I'm so tired of the journalists constantly asking the CEO of Take-Two how much GTA 6 is going to be. I'm telling you right now, if you're expecting it to be a normal price video game, I don't really see that happening personally. But even if it is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the fucking price of the game is. I know there's going to be people that are going to be like, well, if it's $100, I'm not buying it. They're most likely full of shit. And the people who are not going to buy it at $100 are going to be well outnumbered by the people that are going to buy it at $100. This is going to be one of the highest selling video games we've ever seen in our lives. Guaranteed. And they know it. They know it. They're talking all this bullshit about, oh man, this game has me more scared than any other game we've ever come out with. Yeah, okay, why? Because you're scared about how you're going to have to spend the money when you get it? Is that what it is? We'll see. Anyway, I'm not participating in GTA because, well, it's not coming out on PC. So unless it comes out on PC, then I'll participate. Otherwise, I got really nothing to say. So with that all being said, we also got some other fast topics. We got Subnautica. We got some news around Subnautica 2. You guys know that game's coming out soon, but we got some other stuff to talk about with that game. We got some more news about Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, where they're talking about how big the game's going to be and what changes they're going to make to the overall map and stuff like that. We got Capcom potentially telling us that Pragmata might end up being a future franchise, which I'm actually personally excited about because I really fucking like that game. That game's really good. And we got some marathon news. If we could get through the marathon news, we got Lego Batman news. The PC specs for Lego Batman have been released. We'll go over that. And apparently, this is the best part. Okay, you guys ready for this? Apparently, there is a petition to bring back The Last of Us Online video game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Last of Us Online. There is a petition from Sony boys to try to bring back yet another live service video game. It's unbelievable. It's like they complain. Well, they don't really complain. Everybody else complains. But still, People complain about live service video games and there being too many, and here you are signing a petition to try to bring back a live service video game. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. So anyway, we got to talk about that. And we're also going to touch on GameStop potentially buying eBay because that's interesting. Oh, the best part. I'm finally going to react to the Resident Evil trailer. Yep. I didn't want to. Oh, my God. But people have been asking me to. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. So I need a therapy fund to start going on here. I need to change my trust fund to therapy fund because that Resident Evil, oh my God, this is awful. This is awful. Guys, we got to get into the pre-stream legends. But before we do any of that, we got to do a membership train. It's the first day of the fucking month, boys. And it's a Friday? It's the first day of the month and it's a Friday? Guys, we got to do a membership train, man. Where's the train emojis? Where is the train emojis? The choo-choo motherfuckers, where are they? Where are they? On YouTube and on... Did you just say Mondays are better? Did you just say Mondays are better? Really? Really? I'm going to pretend like you didn't say that, and we're going to get on the membership train. Guys, light this shit up, man. Light this shit up. Can we get some help here to make this an extremely green fucking train? Throwing out gifts to the anime waifus. Can we make it happen? Let's make it happen, man. Don't waste our emotes now. We're not. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
get on the train.
Aboard.
Get on the train.
Membership
because
train.
Old Man Cat already dropped 50 memberships.
First spark, first flame, name after name.
Kick It Down has dropped a membership. King Demon Wing dropped 5. Denarier over on Rumble dropped a membership. Thank you. Even though you're covered in acid. We even got Toxin dropping a membership, making it green. Cellstep dropping a membership, making it green. Dragon dropping a membership, making it green. Lockwire with a 5 membership. Zeloski on Rumble with 5 memberships. A Kickin' Donuts with the membership on YouTube. Old Man Cat, 10 more memberships. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Matthew Fritz threw in 5 memberships right after that, right at the very fucking end, man. Holy shit. This place went green everywhere on YouTube and on Rumble. My God. My God, man. Dade became a member on his own, man. Oh, my God. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, brother.
Holy shit.
No, that's not loud enough. That's not loud enough. Do it again.
Holy shit.
Oh, my God, man. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? That was the greatest membership train we've ever had. Holy shit, by far, man. It's still going. Yeah, it's still going. Oh my God. All right. We're not gonna shit, man. We're not gonna do another one. Let's just get right into it, man. Pre-stream legend, starting us off with Anubis Hentai 80s for 8 months says Hypno's gay. His legs are made of hay. His computer chair lost the wheel because he was farting all today. Hey! Waves at hip this motherfucker. I hate you. Thank you so much, man. King Demon Wing with a 5 membership banger in the chat screen. And considering that is the first one of the stream, you already know what that means. Sonya's struggling to catch up. She can't catch up to all the super chats. Overwhelmed Sonya.
深めに合い今と熱だとボタンを押してみよう私はこんなんじゃないはず
Shout out to King Dimwing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my man. Fucking legend. Always starting us off with a Kiryu right off the bat. We got to kick it down. It's also with the membership. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate you. Mr. Melancholy with a 149 super sticker. I think it was a burger. Pretty sure it was a burger. Almost positive. Almost positive. Oh, I didn't play the Ubu clip. Fuck. Felt it. That's much better. That's a lot better. Shout out to you guys, man. I felt it myself. I forgot to play the Uwu clip. I fucked up that. I'm sorry. My bad. But regardless, we already got to tier 2, and my God, we haven't even started yet. We haven't even started yet, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, what an incredible night. Thank you guys so much. What a way to start off the month. This is only the first day of the month, boys. We don't even have a one-piece waifu battle tournament happening today. It's insane. It's insane. Holy shit. Thank you guys so much, man. One dirty bird for a 2 says, I'm retired. Every day is Sunday. No, every day is Friday. Every day is Friday. Friday's the best day. Come on, man. You gotta back me up on that. And then look at this motherfucker, man. Holy shit. He's got to be unsupervised. Did he steal the credit card? Is that what it is? Did he steal the credit card? Old man Cad with a 50 membership gigabanger. That's the new word we have now, gigabanger, because people keep stealing my fucking terminology. Gigabanger. Gigabanger from old man Cad in the chat screen. Shout out to old man Cad. I kind of have a feeling I already know what you want. You know, I tried to make a clip for Gigabanger with the AI, and it wouldn't actually do it properly. It made it look so bad. I don't even know how to explain how bad it was. Should I show you one of the clips? Let me show you one of the clips. This was one of the clips I tried to make with Gigabanger. Hold on, let me see. Look how fucking retarded this shit is. Look at this. Make cat girls? Maybe, we'll see. Look at this shit. I tried to make a clip for Gigabangers for like over $200 donations. Look how felted I got. Look at this.
Gigabanger! Ha! Gigabanger banger!
It was almost perfect. He was like, Gigabanger banger. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I don't know what the. That's why, like, sometimes you gotta work at it, man. Everybody thinks AI is like this magic 1, 2, 3 thing, but it's not. It's not. So Anyway, I'll work on it. I'll figure it out. Anyway, we got a Gigabanger, boy. So that means I know he wants Asians. I already know he wants Asians. But what else you want, old man Cad? You gotta let me know. Type it down in the chat. In the meantime, here you go. Let's get this party started, man.
Oh my god, it's a red boy hyper banger.
If you look close enough in the background, you can see old man Cad gooning. He's in the dark alley. Look, he's in the back room right there. Look, that's old man Cad back there. Look, old man Cad. He's like, Asians. Asian.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Shout out to Old Man Cad. You guys notice how when other people drop Red Boy Hyper Bangers or Giga Bangers, Old Man Cad's immediately is like, "Can I have Asians?" And then he drops a Giga Banger and he keeps it for himself. He didn't even like Mr. Rouge. Mr. Rouge is in the chat, and Mr. Rouge is like, "Hey, Old Man Cad, can I get the banana clip?" And Old Man Cad's like, Nope, keeping it all for myself. That's crazy, brother. Somebody get Les Sport a fucking a banana clip, man. Somebody get Les Sport a banana clip. Help him out, man. He helps out the chat all the time. Shout out to Mr. Rouge. I saw that, man. I saw that. Yeah, no paying it forward for Old Man Cat. That's crazy. That's insane. Toxin with the membership. Thank you, my man. Felstep with the membership. Thank you. Dragon with the membership. Thank you. Lockwire with 5 memberships. And the chat screen. Shout out to Lockwire. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate you. A Kickin' Donuts with the membership. Thank you. And then Old Man Cad dropped a 10 membership mega bet. Look at this betrayal. He's betraying his friend. Mr. Rouge, I will never select that clip. Bro! The anime betrayal.
Holy shit.
His name is no longer Old Man Cad. It is now Old Man Greed. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Sad, very sad, man, very sad. Well, regardless, let's continue. I'm sorry, Mr. Rouge, man. Hopefully, somebody help Mr. Rouge, man. He helps us all the time. Matthew Fritz joining in here, man. Matthew went crazy yesterday, brother. During the waifu battle, man, he went absolutely insane. 5 membership. Shout out to Matthew Fritz. Thank you so much, my man, for the 5 memberships. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Dade 404 becoming a member all on his own. Thank you, Dade 404. I appreciate that. And then out of nowhere, what's the amount for the banana clip? It's whatever, Red Boy. It's a Red Boy clip. King Demon Wing dropping a 50 membership Giga Banger.
Giga Banger Banger!
I might just keep that clip because it's fucking hilarious. I don't know, man. Oh man, you're gonna call that Giga Trunks, bro? I don't even know why the AI drew it like that. I never even told it to draw it like that. I just did it that way. Oh man, guys, King Demon Wing dropping a 50 membership gigabanger, which I'm going to assume I already know what he wants. But if it's anything different, let me know after the first clip, man. Let me know.
All right, boys, it's another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
It's a Red Boy Hyper Banger, bitches! Let's bring the ladies in!
Shout out to King Demon Wing. A 50 membership gigabanger, bro. Thank you so much, my man. Holy shit, that came out of nowhere. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. That was crazy, man. Fucking hell. Old Man Cat with a 353 to troll Sonya. He says for Sonya. You love to see it. Phil Espa says, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Yeah, that's kind of half the stream. And last but not least on YouTube, look at this Old Man Greed with a $100 Red Boy Hyper Banger. Says, give that blind fucker his clip. Mr. Rouge, we have successfully guilt-tripped Old Man Cad or Old Man Greed into giving into giving you the Banana Boy clip, man. You gotta love it. Old Man Greed saving his friendship. You love to see it, man. That's how you know he loves you, Mr. Rouge. It's amazing. Well, consider it done. Here we go.
All right, this is the last one.
It's not.
This is the last one.
It won't be. It's never the last one. Remember that.
I hypnotic, hypno, yes, Big strong beefy man.
Old Man Cat felt it.
He's got that book scene ready to pop. This man said perfection, brother. You gay as hell, boy. You're gay as hell. This man gay as hell. Tell you what, just like this.
Try to relax your anus.
And there's a little bit of a...
Your shoulders.
You gay as hell.
Shout out to Old Man Cad, man, giving Mr. Rouge the clip that he wanted. You'll love to see it, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are now Old Man Cad, no longer Old Man Greed. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right, man. YouTube, crazy, man. Let's go over to Rumble, though. Rumble was not quiet. We got a great ape with $1 says, be kind, Hypno, it is Friday, the antithesis of all the Monday enjoyers' existence. They probably having a rough time of it right now. And then he played the very tiny small violin. It's very tiny. Very tiny. Thank you so much. And then what else we got, man? Denarier with the membership. Thank you. And I forgot to bring up the chat. Fuck. Sorry, Rumble. Felt it. Absolutely felt it. You guys just got to be fucking different, man. That's what it is. You got to be different. Denarier with the membership. Thank you. And then Zolosi with the 5 membership banger in the chats. Shout out to Zolosi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, brother. Denarier with $1 says, you'll need that therapy. Hashtag therapy fun. Also question, how exactly you plan to verify Black Guy's ding dong before sending him after me? I don't know, man. It's the rule of chances, right? So it's like, if I just send a few your way, hopefully one of them will just like pulverize. You know what I'm saying? Either that or they're going to rob you. Either way, I win. Dragon Knight with the membership. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. And we are caught up. Over on Rumble. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Guys, we're caught up everywhere. Amazing work. Let us get into the content, ladies and gentlemen. Like I told you guys, there is no One Piece Waifu Battle tournament today. We're going to have a Waifu Battle at the very end of the stream like we normally do. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's just get this over with. I can't believe you guys are having me react to this shit. I really can't. Ladies and gentlemen, the official trailer for Resident Evil has released. Now, this is Resident Evil from Zach Kreger, which, again, I don't really think has anything to actually do with Resident Evil. I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with Resident Evil. But regardless, considering it's Resident Evil in name, at the very least, we can talk about it. Okay, we can talk about it. So, listen, man, I haven't watched this yet. All right, all I've seen are screenshots, and I gotta be honest with you, man. Some of the screenshots got me looking at this like, bro, what the fuck am I looking at? Even from like the initial photo of the main character running down a city that I don't know what city it is. It just, I don't know, man. This whole thing just screams like one massive fan fiction. But anyway, regardless, to my knowledge, this Zach Kreger guy never said he was going to be adopting the Resident Evil stories. I think he even specifically stated that he wasn't adopting them because he thought that it would be boring. I want to reiterate to people, okay? I want to reiterate to people that I am sick and tired of these fucking people taking over IPs and deciding to do nothing with them that people will remotely recognize. It is unbelievable to me. You are adopting a franchise in order to take advantage of the built-in fan base, and then you're choosing to ignore that built-in fan base. This is only a Western ideology thing. I don't understand why the fuck we are even doing this or why we continue to do this. But anyway, as long as he acknowledges that this is not, canon or trying to be canon or whatever, then fine, whatever. It's just very annoying. I'm so tired of this shit. Like, what's the point? What's the fucking point? What's the point of actually taking over a franchise by name if you're not even going to remotely provide an experience that a Resident Evil fan will find recognizable? What's the point of that? Seriously. That's like me. Let's say if I take over Lord of the Rings, right? I get all the rights to Lord of the Rings, and then I give you Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but this time in Middle Earth. What the fuck? Like, anyway, so let's check out the trailer. Enough of me bitching and complaining. Let's check out the trailer. It's only, thankfully, less than 2 minutes long. And let's see what we got, man.
Hello? I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone. Hello?
Yo, I hate this. Oh my god. You guys know. I don't remember what they call it. I know there's a phrase for it. But it's like it's in every trailer. The burn, whatever the fuck that shit. I hate that so much. And I know that like particular sound is actually taught in a lot of film schools and whatnot when they teach you about trailer design and stuff like that. I forgot what it's called. I know there's like a word or a phrase for it, for that particular sound effect or that particular style. I know there's like a style for it, but in any case, I fucking hate it, bro. I hate it. Every goddamn trailer has that same fucking sound. It doesn't matter whether it's bro, even Harry Potter had the same fucking sound. It doesn't matter. Distortion, is that what it's called? Bro, it's not even ominous music anymore. It's Michael Bayism. Oh, maybe that's it. I don't know. Regardless, every fucking trailer has it. It doesn't matter whether it's a horror movie. It doesn't matter whether it's a happy movie. It doesn't matter. Everything's like burn. I hate it, bro. I hate it so much. Burn. Oh man, I hate it so much. Burn. Like every time it does it, that's just what I want to do. Do it again. You know you want. Burn.
Hey, babe.
Do it again.
Look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but
do it again.
Some things have happened.
Oh, you're not doing it again? Come on, you know you want to do it again.
Seriously fucked up situation right now.
Whoa.
And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again.
Holy shit. Who's that? Is that RTU? What the fuck? Who is that? No way. What the fuck is this, bro? Brother, who the fuck is this, man? What the fuck is this? Mr. X. Mr. XL? No, bro. No, bro. So this is Mr. X, but Mr. XL. Oh, damn. So they are trying to take it from the video games. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I got it. Oh, that's creepy. I like that. Wait, go back. That was cool. That reminded me of The Evil Within. That's cool. Nice.
I just wanted you to know. I love you.
I love you. Yeah, I mean, guys, listen. Like, what do I even say, bro? Like, there is a reason why I don't watch movies that much anymore. There's a reason why all I've been doing is collecting 4K remasters of older movies. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't see the fucking point. I really don't. Even the initial Resident Evil movies that I wasn't even a fan of, even those try to adopt the video games at least somewhat. At least somewhat. You know what I mean? Like something. This looks like a regular horror movie or zombie movie or whatever that happened to slap the Resident Evil name on it. You know, that's basically, it's just Resident Evil name only. I don't know why the fuck did you even call it Resident Evil? I feel like you are going to be. See, the thing is, you can co-opt the fan base and you can hope that that's going to sell tickets, and it might, right? But it's also going to lead to massive levels of disappointment because then people are going to have preconceived notions going to this film. Let's say they didn't watch the trailer, which I feel like that would be weird if you're going to go see the movie and not watch the trailer. But anyway, even if you did watch a trailer, you're going to have these preconceived notions where just hearing the words Resident Evil, you're gonna immediately think Resident Evil. Resident Evil has been around for a very fucking long time, okay? A very long time. It's impossible, literally impossible, to name a film Resident Evil and people not automatically assume certain things about the film. So as the film starts, playing out and people realize, wow, there's nothing in here that's even remotely close to Resident Evil, then they're going to be pissed. They're going to be pissed. Even the people who are checked out from like the online world, right? If you want to call them normies or whatever, they're going to realize that something is very off here. Something's extremely off here. Again, if this was like a regular zombie film, I feel like this would be a super average trailer. This would be a super average trailer. It'd be like, all right, whatever. It looks like another fucking typical Hollywood horror movie. Whatever. Not bad, not great. But now my metric of like bad or great is now inherently influenced by the name Resident Evil. And if I'm looking at a trailer and I see literally fucking zero or damn near zero of Resident Evil, then I'm going to score you lower than I would have if you were just some random film that didn't have Resident Evil attached to it. That's how I view it, and I guess people can think what they want to think. But I hope that this, I hope this trailer is just a really bad trailer in the sense of maybe there are some things Resident Evil in the film that they're not showing. But why would you do that then? Like, why would you make a trailer and not show anything related to the namesake? It's kind of strange to me, So, I don't know. Somebody said it's taking place during Resident Evil 2. Is that true? Is it actually taking place during Resident Evil 2? When he was approaching the house, I felt like this would have been a great moment to try to do something similar to the Bakers. You know what I mean? Like a Resident Evil 7 style story where you approach the house, but obviously the house is too fucking clean, so there's no way that's the Baker's house, That's what IMDb says. How the fuck is this going to take place during Resident Evil 2? How is this even going to remotely take place in Resident Evil 2? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. Just again, the director said he feels like this would take place. Also, he feels like it's going to take place during Resident Evil 2. Not that it actually takes place during Resident Evil 2. Pretty much. Yeah, no, this is why I don't watch modern movies most of the time. I stay far away from this shit. I really genuinely just fucking collect like old movies, 4K remasters of old movies as much as I can, as long as the remasters are actual like to the source material and they don't edit things out and shit. Like then I'll buy it, because this nonsense, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I really can't. Like, why is it so hard to make a good Resident Evil film? I don't understand. You have fucking decades worth of lore to build off of. It should be literally the easiest thing in the world to do. I don't understand. Where's the struggle? Where's the chaos? Why is this so hard? Did Capcom not want to give you any of the rights or something? Like, why is this so fucking difficult? I don't get it. I really don't. Anyway, whatever. What can I really say? Needless to say, I'm very disappointed in this, even though I had pretty much no expectations anyway. Mr. Extra Large is probably the highlight of the trailer. This was the only cool thing. I thought this looked really fucking cool. This was like the look at this shit. Although it looks AI made, but whatever. Anyway, I thought this was pretty fucking cool. I like the way that the arms and the legs came out. I thought that was pretty sick for sure. Comes a new era. I hate this. Nobody wants a new era. Nobody wants that. People want what they fucking know Resident Evil to be. Even if you don't want to do a one-to-one story, the very least you could do is at least make it recognizable. You're not even doing that. You're not even doing that. You're not even making it recognizable. This is only Resident Evil name. Fucking stupid. So stupid. Anyway, like I said, maybe there's more. Maybe if they come out with a second trailer, maybe there's that. You know, but I'm not really gonna hold my breath, to be honest with you. So, a new era of evil. So gay, bro. Anyway, well, that's it for the Resident Evil trailer. So Timo evil, basically, it's Timo. All right, let's continue. But first, we got Little Jim's Halo with a 2 says the burr go burr. Am I crazy on that sound effect though? Am I crazy on the sound effect for not liking that shit? I feel like it's really annoying. Will they race swap Wesker again? Probably. Or they'll make him a female. Weskera. No. Black female. Weskisha. Yeah. Weskisha. Yo, make it happen right now. Make it happen right now. Bring out Weskisha. Make it happen. Trey Burkhalter with a $20 banger says, in a world that resembles nothing close to the source media, we give you slop that rewrites everything for DEI and to advertise the director's previous movies. True. Absolutely fucking true. Oh, I hate it so much. And then people will be like, they'd be like, oh, you just want to hate everything. Brother, no. Like, I want a really good Resident Evil movie. I want a really good Resident Evil. I don't understand why it's hard to make a good Resident Evil movie. I don't get it. It's kind of like when they were struggling to make Blade. Why the fuck are you struggling to make Blade? How is that even possible? Blade is by far one of the easiest stories for you to adopt in modern day. You don't even have to think about anything DEI related. The fucking main character is already black. Why are we struggling? Why are we struggling? I don't know. It is what it is. So the sound you hate was popularized by District 9 and Inception. Yes. I remember District 9, that trailer had that sound every like 10 fucking seconds. It was really annoying. Really annoying. You know why they struggled with Blade? They struggled with Blade because they were going through multiple rewrites of the script because they were trying to figure out how they can make it not about Blade. That's why they struggled. Otherwise, it should have been really easy. It should have been straightforward. A Blade movie should be the easiest fucking thing to make, and yet they still struggled with it because they were trying to figure out how can we make this Blade movie not about Blade? Or how can we make this Blade movie pass the torch to his daughter, who we really want to make the movie about? But we can't make the movie about Blade's daughter right off the bat because nobody's going to fucking see it, and then it's going to flop. So we need to bait and switch people into watching the first one and then have him pass the torch, and then maybe we can make the second one with the money we make from the first one. Fucking, it's what they do all the time, bro. Anyway, I'm still salty about them not making a Blade movie. I really am. I really am. Because I was looking forward to that. I was actually kind of excited about that. Mahershala Ali actually looked like he was going to play a pretty decent Blade. But, you know, unfortunately, it just is what it is, man. Anyway, let's continue. Trey, thank you for the 20. Fucking legend. Kicking down on Twitter, too. Retard. Wait, what? Retarded? Retard of the dead? Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. Camp, you with a 5. Hashtag Deco. We're not doing the battle. It's over. Wait, what? Well, this is the continuation of Capcom's live action movie curse. For every live action movie Capcom makes, it ends up horrible, and some reason they don't care. You know, it would be insane because Capcom's on such a hot streak right now. The fact that they're letting one of their namesakes get fucking destroyed like this is insane. Can you imagine the level of like crazy success? I mean, again, Capcom's already pretty successful as it is, but can you imagine the next level success in terms of branding if they were to start coming out with banger fucking movies to go along with their banger fucking video games? Bro, they'll be unstoppable. But they'd rather be like, yeah, we don't really care about making movies. So, yeah, what do you want the name? Well, you're going to pay like $5 million for it? $10 million for it? Sure, go ahead. $50 million for it? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Make whatever you want. It's crazy, man. Dragon with a 2. So we cannot put the Walking Dead guys in there? No. There's Holton with a 5 coming soon in theaters near you. Hope you enjoyed that we destroy your favorite franchise series. Sounds about accurate, unfortunately. Dragon Eye with a membership on Rumble. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Deadeye's Lock with $1 over on Rumble says, Paul, W.S. Anderson's RE movies or about how badass I can make my wife while simping. Zach's version of Resident Evil movie is how Western stripped of an IP I could go broke for. That is unbelievably accurate. Shout out to Dead Eyes Lock. Twisted Master with a 2, Cope Nautic in 4K, eh? Pretty much. Torinol with a 10. If they assume the brand but don't honor it, the brand is there only for the sales from name recognition, not for the story. The creator brought their own story too weak to stand on its own. Yeah, but the thing is, like, what kind of brand recognition are you really going to get outside of the name? Because if somebody says, "Oh, they're coming out with a Resident Evil movie," and let's say the person, let's say the person tells someone who they know is a Resident Evil fan, they'd be like, "Hey, bro, they're coming out with a Resident Evil movie," and you as a Resident Evil fan, you're like, "Oh, that's cool. Let me go watch the trailer. I can't wait to see a Resident Evil movie." And then you watch the trailer, and what do you get? Nothing Resident Evil. You as a Resident Evil fan, are you going to go watch that movie? 95% probably not. 5% they probably will, just because they're bored. Torinol, thank you again for the 10. Appreciate that. We got, damn, you guys are killing it today, man. Holy shit. The noise in the trailer sounds like a fart. I agree. Camchi with a 5 says it's a curse that Capcom can't escape. And with Holly Boost. Oh, Holly Boo still in DEI cult phase. They're better off in animation department and to try to give Monster Hunter a chance, but no. I don't want them to touch Monster Hunter, bro. I rather they don't. Anubis Hentai Hades with a 2. Let's see if they fuck Super Troopers 3. Better not. They might. Anything is possible, my man. All right, well, that's it for that trailer. That was pretty fucking awful. Guys, let's cover a fast topic, man. So according to the interwebs, and again, this is a rumor. I have not been able to verify this whatsoever. So take this with a grain of salt, especially since it's coming from somebody who I'm about to showcase as no bueno in a second. But in any case, Pirate Nation says GameStop is apparently getting ready to offer to buy eBay. Now, I've been seeing this story go crazy all over X today. But again, that doesn't necessarily make it true. It just means that it's going crazy on X right now. That's basically it. But the idea that they will actually buy eBay, I don't know how I feel about that. Considering that GameStop has been a very, very up and down kind of company. I understand they were meme coined and everything like that. Like, I get that. But GameStop offering to buy eBay, can they really buy eBay? eBay's fucking gigantic. They're gigantic. I feel like you would need a lot of money to buy eBay that I just don't know if they actually have, to be honest with you. He says GameStop has about $9 billion in cash and is worth around $11 billion right now. The company wants to grow way past video games and into big online shopping. CEO Ryan Cohen hopes to build it into a $100 billion company. eBay shares rose more than 10% after the market closed. GameStop shares went up about 5%. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, will it really create competition for Amazon? I doubt it, bro. Because GameStop on its own is already not creating competition for Amazon. I just don't see how them combining with eBay is going to make that any better as well. Nice. A pawn shop wants to buy a flea market. That's so accurate. That's so accurate. GameStop's anti-short made them a ton of money. Yeah, but okay, even if they had $9 billion, I don't think that's enough to buy eBay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I could get a valuation. What is eBay currently worth? Let's see. eBay. Bro, eBay's got a market cap of $46.21 billion, my guy. Yeah, I'm going to say this is probably bullshit.
Holy shit.
I'm going to say with quite confidence that this is extremely bullshit for sure. There ain't no fucking way, brother. There is no way. $46.21 billion market cap, bro. Yeah, that's not happening. Nice idea, but again, I think GameStop needs to worry about bringing themselves back up. Because guys, if any of you have been in a GameStop recently, you'll know that it's been fucking Felt City over there. It's been Felt City over there. Like, GameStops are almost notoriously always fucking empty. They're almost always fucking empty, bro. So I don't know if they really have much room to be expanding without focusing on their own stores first. And they also got to figure out their whole retro thing too. because they have their what do you call it? They have their new like retro stores that they're trying to put out there and shit. And all it is them buying as much things as they can for super cheap and then charging like insane prices for it. Which again, they're free to do. But I don't really think they're like banging like that. I don't really think GameStop stores are really hitting that hard like that. You know, unless it's in a very good area where perhaps there isn't many independent video game stores. In all actuality, a lot of independent video game stores are on the rise. If you notice that, a lot of independent video game stores are rising, and they're doing a lot of obviously, you know, what do you call it, trade-in stuff, selling used stuff. They go out, they find things, they sell it. They're doing a lot of Pokemon. Pokemon is huge in a lot of these stores as well. Buying and selling Pokemon, it's like fucking stocks at this point. So, and also what's really big is used consoles and console repair. Console repair makes a lot of money too. So interesting stuff. You don't even know how GameStop's still around. Neither do I. But I mean, Cohen's not a bad CEO. Like, he's smart. He knows what he's doing. But I think that GameStop as a business model has been struggling for quite a while now in trying to solidify who they are and what they offer in today's more digital market. You know, because like they were pretty high up there when everything was about physical media. But then when that started to die, well, then GameStop started to follow, and they're like roaches, man. They're still around. They're still, you know, still scrambling around. But I don't really know of a lot of people that go in there unless it's like natural traffic, right? If somebody's at a mall and perhaps they walk past a GameStop, they might walk inside just to see some things that, you know, whatever. Because they carry a lot of figures now. You know, they carry a lot of Pokemon shit. But aside from that, yeah, I don't really think they offer anything that somebody else doesn't offer that's better. The independent stores are almost always going to be better. Almost always. Not all the time, obviously, but almost always. Like, I would rather support a mom and pop shop that's trying to do their own thing versus supporting a GameStop that everything you buy, they're going to be like, so, do you want a warranty with that? Hey, do you want a warranty on yourself before you leave the store? You know? It's crazy, man. Anyway, that's just something that I was looking at. All right. Enough of that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, though. They need a lot more money to buy eBay. eBay is worth a metric fuck ton of money. Okay, let's exit out of this. Let's go to Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. Guys, I know you're excited about this game. Don't lie to me. Every single one of you watching this right now is excited as fuck for Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. This is going to be the #1 video game on the market, in the world, in the universe when it releases. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet star teases a supposed different side to Naughty Dog for its big PS5 exclusive. Now, I don't know what she means by this. Again, we're about to find out in a couple of seconds. But I got to be honest with you. Considering the side of Naughty Dog that we've been seeing for how long now? Considering the side of Naughty Dog that nobody likes over the last, you know, well, except for like the super fans of PlayStation. I am kind of concerned about what this different side could be. Like, what could the different side actually be? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's see what she said. So Tati Gabrielle, the American actress best known for her roles in a Netflix show You and the upcoming Mortal Kombat 2 movie, has teased a different side to developer Naughty Dog for its upcoming PS5 exclusive Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. Listen, I think I speak for a lot of people, although they, you know, people speak for themselves. But I'm going to say that I think I speak for a lot of people that say, if you want to keep this game as a PS5 exclusive, we are okay with that. All right. With all due respect, Sony boys, we are perfectly fine here at the PC platform. We do not need this level of hate crime to approach our shores. Okay. We're very well. We're fine. We are fine without this game approaching our shores. Please, for the love of God, do not put it on PC. Unless you want to give us content. You could put it on PC if you want to give us content, because I would almost imagine that Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet would get absolutely felted by the Steam numbers, and I think a lot of people want to see that. But yeah, I don't really think they want to go down that route. Anyway, So Gabrielle, who will star as bounty hunter Jordan A. Munn in Naughty Dog's newest game, says the studio has challenged itself even further than usual in terms of world building, and that she can't wait for fans to see more of the intergalactic The Heretic Prophet. Man, again, I don't know what kind of world building you're going to do. I really don't. But I got to be honest with you. I think that most of the world building, from what I can see or have seen, is wholly uninteresting. I really do. There's no doubt in my mind that from like a cinematography standpoint, this game is going to be exceptional because Naughty Dog does cinematography very well. But see, that's the thing, right? Naughty Dog video games, they always get criticized for basically being movies that you could participate in. So they're done well from a showmanship standpoint. But in terms of anything else, it starts to drag out, especially modern day Naughty Dog. They're not what they used to be. At least not from the writer's room, the storytelling standpoint. They're not what they used to be. It's unfortunate. You know, I was a major fan of some of the original Uncharted. Love Uncharted. I fucking absolutely love Uncharted. I really do. But unfortunately, Naughty Dog of today is just not what they were yesterday. You know? I don't even know of anybody that's even talking about this game. And like, not even the super Sony fanboys that I see on social media that normally talk about everything Sony related. I haven't seen them say anything about Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet. Now, maybe that's because they haven't gotten their NPC download yet. I don't know. But to be honest with you, they've talked about other video games without getting their downloads. So why do they need one for Intergalactic? People are going to say, well, there's not that much information about it. Sure there is. There's a bunch of leaks. There's a whole bunch of shit that you can talk about this game. You can theory craft. You can imagine. You can think about what's going to happen, all that stuff. But nobody's talking about this game. But I will say this. The silence is going to be absolutely broken. Obviously, 3 months before release, the 90-day marketing cycle that's going to happen with this game, like most video games, where they're going to go insane for 90 days and then eventually release the game. Then you're going to see a whole bunch of people streaming the game with hashtag ad in their descriptions. Right? Or you're going to see a whole bunch of influencers that are going to be posting their collector's editions or controllers or whatever else they get from Naughty Dog. They're going to be posting them and be like, hey, I can't wait to play this game. Thank you, Naughty Dog, for the stuff. And they're going to tag Naughty Dog. They do it all the time. It's a fucking cycle. Hypno will be paid to play it. I am not playing this game whatsoever. I just want to make that very clear. I'm not playing this game whatsoever. First off, it's not even coming out on PC that we know of. So I'm not playing this. Would you play this for $15K? Absolutely. Absolutely. But only on PC. Only on PC. For $15,000. Listen, I'm being honest with you, man. I'm being honest with you. $15,000, we could have a conversation, brother. We could definitely have a conversation. But it's got to come out on PC, man. I'm not buying this shit on PS5. Ill, bro. I'm good. I'm okay. But hey, 15,000, we can have a conversation for sure. For sure. Fans have been dying to learn more about Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet for nearly 2 years now. And the game star, Dottie Gabrielle, says she can't wait for the community to see more. During a new interview with IGN, Gabrielle was asked what was she most excited about regarding The Heretic Prophet, to which she said literally all of it. Wow, what an answer. What an answer, boys. What an answer. That's crazy. So somebody asked you, hey, what's your favorite part about the game? Everything. Wow. Couldn't see that coming. The actress who will also be appearing in the sequel to the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie, where by the way, she's not playing the character. The character's playing her, just an FYI. I think that is such a different side of Naughty Dog that I think people are going to be really excited for. She goes on to state that the studio has challenged themselves in ways of world building, which says a lot considering this is the team that brought the gamers The Last of Us. Is it really a lot though? Like considering where The Last of Us has actually brought us, I really feel like world building should be the least of concerns. Like, how's the story, man? And listen, considering what's happening with Soros, right? Considering what's happening with Soros, I gotta imagine that this video game is probably gonna go in the same direction that most recent PlayStation video games, especially sequels, but this is a brand new game. I think that they're gonna go in the same direction. I think it's pretty fair to say that, right? Because how many video games have we seen recently from PlayStation that are their, you know, single player, I guess, blockbusters, they always end in some level of like, I don't know, lesbian Supergirl story or something. I think it's pretty fair to say, right? The Last of Us 2, that kind of happened, right? Aloy turned gay apparently in the DLC for the second game or something like that. Saros, you know, ends up that the guy gets fucking essentially told to fuck off at the end of the game after he murdered a dude. And his wife found out about it, and he also cheated on his wife, and she left, and the whole thing is in it. It's just a whole fucking cluster. It's a whole cluster. If there's no scissoring, you're not buying it. I'm positive there's gonna be scissoring. Now, whether it's like scissoring in space or scissoring like in your ship or something, I'm positive it's gonna be scissoring for sure. You're also gonna get the joyous moment of watching her shave her head in the video game. You know, so I gotta imagine that's gonna be a thing. I'm honestly surprised that Spider-Man 2 ended the way that it did. I thought for sure that Mary Jane, when I played Spider-Man 2, I thought Mary Jane was gonna end up leaving Peter Parker, and I thought she was gonna leave him for like some other dude, maybe Harry Osborn or something. But no, that didn't happen at all. Actually, she stuck by him like a good old champ. Although they did have their moments, So I don't know, man. I don't know. It will be fucking hilarious if you get to the end of this game, right? As you go on this adventure to try to find your old crew or whatever. I believe that's what it is. And at the end of the game, what happens? You have the camera zooming in on Tati Gabrielle's face, right? As she looks at the camera. And then what do you see? Police sirens. If you guys know, you know. I'll just leave it at that. If you know, you know. But anyway, that's basically it for the Naughty Dog story. I don't really know what she means by we're going to see a different side of them, but considering they asked her, hey, what's your favorite part? And she's like, literally all of it. I think that it's pretty obvious that when you're paid to be a part of this, you're going to show for it. I mean, that's obvious, right? Like nobody's really going to Dati Gabrielle for an unbiased opinion, right? Let's be real here. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, police sirens. I'm calling it now, boys. I'm calling it now. Police sirens. All right, let's see what we got, man. We got Camchi, what a vibe. So yeah, Cap can't make live action movies. Holly Boo is the state of Hollywood now and regret giving Cap a second chance on MH. Their animation is better. Yeah, fair enough. Matthew Fritz for a 2 says I completely forgot about it. Yeah, funny thing, I think a lot of people have forgot about it. I think a lot of people have forgot about Intergalactic Heretic Prophet. Because every time I bring it up, it's always oh shit, that game. You know? Makes sense. Thank you, Matthew Fritz. I appreciate that. And then Kagami with a 20 police sirens at the end. Yes. Yes. Police sirens at the end of Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. You're gonna have lesbians and you're gonna have police sirens. All the typical stuff, you know. Nobody forgot it, they just suppressed it. That's actually pretty fair. That's pretty fair. Guys, you know what also is fair, man? Lego Batman has gone gold, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck you. I'm excited about this game, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to play this game. And again, I don't even understand my own hype for this game, considering I'm not a fan of the Lego games. I've said that many, many, many times. I do kind of want to go back and give them another chance. Because you guys have told me that some of them are really good and I haven't experienced some of those games that you mentioned. So I will probably go back and give them a chance, but I am actually really excited to play this. I cannot wait to play this fucking game. I actually saw some gameplay. Hold on, let me see if I can bring it up. I saw some gameplay from, let's see, Lego Batman. I thought I saved it on Twitter. I don't know if I did. Oh, I do have the PC specs. We're going to go over that in a second. But I want to look at the gameplay. Hold on. They were posting like these videos and stuff for a Lego Batman gameplay. Let's see. It says new Lego Batman gameplay for Legacy of the Dark Knight. Here we go. Okay. Yep. Let me bring this up. Check this out, man. This gameplay looks pretty sick. Here. Fuck, wrong one. That's the PC specs. God damn it. Felt it. Hold on, let me try this again. Give me a second. There we go. This is the one. The gameplay. I'm so excited for this game, man. You have no idea. Well, I mean, some of you might.
All right. There is a mugging happening.
They're running away.
The Dark Knights are coming.
Oh, that's great.
You can appreciate it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Whoa! What was that chemical?
It was so
Some
good.
sort of growth accelerator?
Genius.
Whoa! Just like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Where's this comic?
They got everything. But I mean, I think the great thing about Batman is the version for everybody, and the fact that the game is just so robust and celebrates all these different stories and breaks is just such a joy. It truly feels
All the
like
suits are going to be pretty cool too.
which is the best thing you can imagine for a game like this.
Yeah, I'm excited as fuck for this game, man. Let's look over the PC specs. So the PC specs just got released not that long ago. Let me bring up the actual image so that you guys can read this along better. Now, we're going to go over these PC specs, and just keep in mind, we went over Blood of the Dawnwalker's PC specs not just the other day, and holy shit, they were terrible. So hopefully this one's not as bad, considering it's a Lego video game. But regardless, here we go. So we got minimum to run this game, okay? Windows 11, obviously, Intel Core i5-106, or AMD Ryzen 5 1600, 16 gigs of RAM. And then you need NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960, 4 gigs, or AMD Radeon RX 6400, 4 gigs, or Intel Arc A580, 8 gigs. This is aiming for low 1080p at 30 FPS with FSR or XeSS balance and frame gen enabled. So this is with frame gen. All right, this is with frame gen. It also is going to work on an Intel Arc graphics card. So there's that. You also have now the recommended specs. You have Intel Core i7-127 or AMD Ryzen 7 5800X, 16 gigs of RAM. You need a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super, 8 gigs, or AMD Radeon RX 6650 XT, or an 8 gig Intel Arc B580, 12 gig. So it seems like you need a stronger Intel Arc card in order to do the same thing that a weaker AMD or NVIDIA card can do. I'm not really too familiar with the Intel Arcs, but I mean, there you go. This is for medium 1440p at 60 FPS with DLSS, FSR, or XeSS quality and frame gen enabled. Now for the good old 4K players, okay? 4K players, you're going to need an Intel Core i7-147 or an AMD Ryzen 7 9700X. You're going to need 24 gigs of RAM, which I find to be extremely interesting, considering even Blood of the Dawnwalker, I think all across the board, even at 4K, they said they only needed 16 gigs of RAM. So for the Lego game, you're going to need, at 4K, you're going to need 24 gigs of RAM in order for it to happen, supposedly. So there's that. You're going to need an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 with 12 gigs or an AMD Radeon RX 9070 XT with 16 gigs. They don't even bother listing the Intel Arc on there. I don't know if that's because there's an Intel Arc that can't do it. I'm really not sure. Like I said, I'm out of my my realm of knowledge when it comes to the Intel Arc graphics cards. I don't really know like what's good, what's not. This is to aim for 2160p at 60 FPS with DLSS, FSR, or XeSS quality and frame gen enabled. So all of this is still with the fake frames enabled. With frame gen enabled. That's very interesting. That's actually really, really interesting. So I wonder just how bad it's going to run if you have these specs, but you don't use frame gen. I mean, at some point, we have to start realizing that frame gen is a crutch, right? And I'm sure a lot of people understand that, but this over-reliance on fucking frame gen is insane, man. It's like, hey, you know, we don't really have to optimize the game. We'll just crank up the frame gen. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, I agree, Format. Optimization is absolutely a lost art. I think that developers have, with this technology, absolutely relied on frame gen so much, and it's so funny because they're the same people that supposedly hate AI, right? They absolutely hate AI, right? Meanwhile, they love things that'll just generate nonsense to try to save them from their bad optimization. It's such a fucking crutch, man. Yes, Denarier, 4K is with DLSS and frame gen on. Correct. Yes. Yes. Yes, for a Lego game. Yes. 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 Now, granted, this is graphically speaking a pretty nice looking Lego game, especially when you explore Arkham. Like, I don't know if you guys remember seeing the Arkham, like the actual Arkham City, but it looked really good. But I mean, it's still a fucking Lego game at the end of the day. It's not like we're talking about anything extreme. I mean, actually, hold on. Just to give you a reminder, I'll show you again. Here, look at this. This is like, check this out. Watch this. See the city.
I hope the Wildcats win the championship this year.
Need to stay quiet. Oh, you've got to be kidding. We'll take them together. No good.
I mean, the game looks fun as hell. Don't get me wrong, the game looks fun as hell, but like graphically speaking, brother, what do we do? Like, why do we need these insane specs? I don't understand. Especially the 24 gigs of RAM. I don't understand where that's coming from. You know, so you got 24 gigs of RAM, and that's with frame gen and everything else turned on, bro. We are gonna have a problem. This game just might run like shit. I'm not even kidding. But it does look good. I think this looks awesome. I think the city looks great. You know, but again, this is not high graphic territory here. You know, I've seen these kind of graphics. Yeah, you guys are right. Like PS4. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so anyway, regardless, I'm excited. I'm curious to see how this game actually runs now that we know what the PC specs are. A little worried, not going to lie to you. Hopefully the game itself is good and it doesn't run like shit, because if it runs like shit, well, that's going to be a problem for a lot of people. So we'll see how it goes. But regardless, it's going to be releasing soon. So stay tuned. I got a feeling this game won't fucking work on Steam Deck. It might not. If it needs specs like that, I mean, it does rely on FSR, so you might be able to play the game on like super low settings. I'm pretty sure on the Steam Deck with FSR, but it's not going to run to the point which you're actually probably going to want to play it. You know, a lot of the games that are releasing these days are not even Steam Deck verified. The Steam Deck's just too weak, unfortunately, and also these games are just terribly optimized. You know, because I play I tried to play Dragonkin on the Steam Deck and it runs like absolute garbage. It runs like absolute shit. Okay. Even Diablo 4 runs better than that. Dragonkin runs like shit and it doesn't look anything remotely graphically intensive. Meanwhile, I could fucking play Wolfenstein on my Steam Deck. No problem. Bro, it is beautiful on my Steam Deck. I was playing Wolfenstein the other day. Beautiful on my Steam Deck. It looks amazing. The graphics look amazing. I'm like, dude, how the fuck can I play this? But I can't play an ARPG Dragonkin, really? You know, but again, it's because video games were a lot more optimized back then. Better engines, just better optimization overall. You know, it's not going to be like that anymore, unfortunately. So that's the problem with this technology that is meant to help. Because when they utilize this technology that's meant to help and they use it as a crutch, it creates a situation where it's like, fuck, man, like, this is only going to be felt later down the line, even worse. It's only going to keep getting worse. So, New Blood. I was playing New Blood. New Blood. People are lazy. I don't even think it's lazy. I just think that it's really time. I think it's time, to be honest with you. Yeah, sure it is. So like maybe some of it is laziness, sure. But I think a lot of it is time. Like they just don't have the time. Their publishers don't give them the time to make it work. And to be fair, I also think the work ethic in the Western gaming industry is vastly inferior to the Eastern gaming industry. The Eastern gaming industry has been able to prove that they can make double the quality of a video game in half the time because they buckle down and they get to fucking work. Right? They're not out here filming videos like day in the life of a fucking Silicon Valley game developer. Like they're not out here doing that shit. They're not out here with their fucking safe space rooms, going in there for 2 hours to I don't know, find themselves. Like they're not doing all that shit. Right? They're out there, they clock in, they clock out, they get the fucking job done, you know? It's even in the movie industry too, it's the same thing. Look at what they were able to do with Godzilla. Godzilla -1, the budget for that was like what, 12 million? 12 million fucking dollars, bro. Do you know how much a movie like Godzilla -1 would have cost Western studios if they would have made that movie, brother? The budget would have been like $100 million, $150 million. It wouldn't be anywhere close. You know? You believe this is kind of a skill development? This is the problem with skill development. A lot of the old ones left. Yeah, no, 100%. The more skilled developers are really not there anymore. You know, they're really not there anymore, unfortunately. Oh, it was $15 million. I'm sorry. Godzilla -1 was $15 million. I knew it was something like that. Regardless, the point is, if the Western studios got their hands on that and wanted to make a Godzilla film, it would have cost over $100 million guaranteed. It wouldn't be anywhere close. And then the quality wouldn't have been anywhere near the same. Straight up. Anyway, let's continue. We're going to catch up on supers. What do we got, man? We got Kagami with an MX-20, says ready for Lego Arkham. Yeah, me too. I really do hope it's good. I really do, man. I don't want that game to be bad. It's gonna make me upset. Very, very, very upset. All right. So we went over Naughty Dog. Let's talk about PlayStation, man. Rumble, what do you got? Anything? Let me see. Let me check Rumble really quick. Rumble. No, Torino was the last one. All right, let's talk about PlayStation. So, former PlayStation boss is blaming really sad layoffs on supposed misjudgment of companies. Now, I saw this article and I thought to myself, you know, this is something we talk about all the time. We literally mention this all the time. But it hits differently when it's somebody who's part of the industry, right? Somebody who is not an outsider looking in, somebody who is an insider looking out and saying the same thing that the chuds are saying, right? Because again, we say all the time that these layoffs, they could have been avoided. A lot of the time, these layoffs absolutely could have been avoided by a lot of these major studios. But there is a bunch of reasons why these layoffs are continuing to hit the Western gaming industry specifically, and not so much the Eastern gaming industry outside of obviously culture, right? Because the culture around firing people is different in the East, especially Japan, than it is in the West here, right? It's the wild, wild West out here. So we just, you know, we fire everybody. In the East, they don't like firing people. They rather force you to quit. That's kind of like the ideology over there, right? So you're not really going to see too much firings over there, but you're going to see it all the time over here. The reason people are getting fired is a couple of things, right? Number one, the money ran out. We know that, right? We all know that. Money ran out. It ran dry. The subsidization is gone. Talk about that all the time, right? I don't have to say it again. Not only that, flat out, they make shit, right? A lot of the time they make shit. They make things that people don't actually want to buy. And because the subsidization ran dry, now they got to actually rely on sales. And they don't know what that even looks like anymore. Most of the time, they don't even know what that looks like anymore to actually sell something and to try to earn someone's money. You know, earn their fucking money. Sell them a product they're actually going to want to buy and play. Not only that, obviously activism took over the industry big time, which kind of infests a lot of the other things that we're talking about as well. Between the not knowing how to sell things, not knowing how to make things, or some of them do know how to make things, but they choose to make the dumbest shit. You know? So the article headline says, former PlayStation boss blames really sad layoffs on misjudgment of companies. It's funny to see the companies who shut down, lay off, and the stock price goes up. Well, the stock price goes up because now when you lay off people, you're going to have that correction in the balance sheet. It's going to make things look a little bit more positive. So they're trying to obviously invest in that when they see the money go more positive. This is why we are seeing companies that claim to have record profits, record everything, and yet meanwhile they're firing thousands of people. Not only that, Obviously, you have the technology aspect of things. AI has now made it a lot easier to replace one person. Well, I'm sorry, to replace 20 people with one person. It's made it a lot easier to do that. So now a lot of these companies are saying, okay, well, we'll keep our best guy. We'll fire the 19 other trash people, and we'll make the one best guy do the job of the other 19 by utilizing AI. But in any case, he says publishers are too quick to grow. Now, the games industry isn't in the best health right now. That's obvious. Layoffs have become shamefully routine up and down the game development, with most severe at the likes of EA, Ubisoft, Microsoft, and Epic Games. And again, look at these companies that they mentioned. EA, Ubisoft, Microsoft, and Epic Games. Look at the companies you just mentioned. Look at what they're doing. Right? Look at what well, first off, EA got bought out by the Saudis. All right. They're about to go private, and you're never going to see them again. So they don't matter. Ubisoft, look at all the mistakes Ubisoft has been making. Ubisoft thought that they were at the top of the world, brother. 2020 came around. They saw everybody do the DEI thing, and they're like, yes, we're going to be number one with it. We're going to start making a fucking Assassin's Creed game based in Japan, and we're going to do the thing that nobody else could possibly think of doing. And that's replacing a Japanese samurai with a black samurai. And we're going to claim it's historically accurate by using the one obscure figure in all of Japan's history at that time period in order to convince the world that this is absolutely worth it. And then they did it. And well, we all know what happened from there. And not only that, I mean, you got Star Wars Outlaws, you got all these other video games, Skull and Bones. I mean, they made some really, really, really bad decisions from a business standpoint, to the point where even the shills had to admit that things were not looking good. Right? The shills went down swinging. They were like, oh, Assassin's Creed is amazing. So much for Ubisoft being in trouble. Meanwhile, not even a couple of weeks later, Ubisoft announces that they're selling all their major IPs, 25% of it to Tencent. They supposedly keep creative control. They're making a new subsidiary with Tencent for partial ownership, all this nonsense. I mean, again, it's funny stuff. Microsoft, we already know what's going on with Xbox. We talked about it all the time. We talked about it yesterday. Xbox has lost so much money. It's insane. They're making all these changes. They're taking away Call of Duty from Game Pass. It's a bunch of things. Epic Games. So, do we really got to talk about Epic Games and the nonsense that they're doing? I got to be honest with you. If it wasn't for Fortnite, Epic Games would be cooked. That's it. They would literally be dead by now. They would not be able to stand on their own 2 feet with any of their other avenues outside of Fortnite. Even Rocket League, that does fairly well, does not come anywhere close to Fortnite. Fortnite is the only reason why they are still alive. That and the fact that they give away and whore out their Unreal Engine 5 to every developer. Whether they charge for that or not, I don't know. But ultimately, the only thing keeping them alive is Fortnite. It's the only thing. Right? So this whole, like the fact that they named these 4 companies, you can look at all 4 of these companies and you can literally pinpoint exactly where they fucked up and how. Whether they want to admit that or not, that's up to them. But you can easily do that. You know, and exactly, Tenebrae. Even Fortnite is not even as strong as it used to be, which is why they fired over 1,000 people, right? So as a veteran of the medium, Shuhei Yoshida, former president of Sony Interactive Entertainment, believes it comes down to poor judgment from management. I agree. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. I agree. This is something that I've been saying all the fucking time, that a lot of these problems that these studios have come from mismanagement up above. I know people want to blame lazy developers and all that stuff, but I got to be real with you guys. It's not always the developers. A lot of the times it comes from the people up top. It comes from the executives. It comes from the people who are making the decisions, who are calling the shots. And they're the ones who are the problems a lot of the time. It all trickles down, right? You're not going to have the people at the bottom making decisions for the people at the top. That's not going to happen. It's going to trickle down. So I think that he's absolutely right. The shutdowns and layoffs and the cancellations are a result of these adjustments from the misjudgment that many companies made. I think it was super optimism of the time during the COVID-19. The industry grew so much because people had to stay at home, and video games were the easiest and cheaper way to be entertained. So they saw this huge increase in the growth of the industry, and many investors poured money into the sector. So these publishers overhired and overinvested. See, the thing, though, about this whole supposed like overhired, overinvested, is that, okay, you overhired, right? But the thing is, you hired at a time where you were pulling in an insane amount of money. Fine. You can maintain those employees if you were actually giving the players what they want. See, the problem is that it's not that people started spending less money. People are spending more money now. The economy has obviously opened up. People are spending more money now. The thing is, though, a couple of things have happened. Number one, players have become a lot more smarter. Number two, PC gaming has massively exploded from COVID. So because of that, now people have discovered Steam. They've discovered Steam sales, and now they don't want to pay full price anymore a lot of the time. So now what used to be a good AAA $70 deal in the eyes of most normies is now no longer the same deal. So they're more likely to walk away from that and say, well, I'll just wait for a sale. That's happening a lot. Or the rise of indie video games. The indie video game industry has completely exploded to the point where there are so many massive successes that people had to recognize indie games. You know, I know a lot of people, they wouldn't even look in the direction of an indie game. Atreus was one of them. He wouldn't even look at it, wouldn't even bother, right? But due to so many successes that happened in the indie scene, it forced people like him to pay attention to video games like that. And then people are realizing, oh, wow, I could find gold for under $15? What? You know, I could find gold. I could find actual good content for under $20. I don't got to spend $70, $80 anymore and buy day one DLC. I don't have to do that anymore. You know, so it just shows that these studios don't want to adapt to that mindset. They don't want to offer and give people what they want. They want to risk it. They want to risk it. They want to risk it all because they're used to having all the money to subsidize their mistakes. It doesn't exist anymore. It just doesn't exist anymore. I'm sorry. So because it doesn't exist anymore, now every mistake is fatal or almost, right? We've seen that happen quite a bit. Only the biggest companies are able to survive some of their worst mistakes. Ubisoft couldn't survive. They made too many mistakes back to back to back. Skull and Bones, Star Wars Outlaws, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the fucking, what was it? The Prince of Persia game. All of it felt it. Every single one of them, for the most part, felt it. Assassin's Creed probably did the best out of all four of those games. But it just couldn't just do the best out of Assassin's Creed. It had to do so well that it could make up the faults of all the other games, and it couldn't. It couldn't even make up its own faults. It was struggling to break even on its own merits. So it just wasn't enough. Anyway. Is that it for it? Yeah. No, this is definitely a large factor. Lockdowns caused a surge in interest for games across the board as people wanted to fill their time any which way they could. But regular life gradually resumed afterwards, and many players stopped giving games as much presence. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe it. See, that's cope. That's absolute fucking cope. So you mean to tell me these people bought all these games and they just suddenly stopped becoming gamers after that? That's not true, because the gaming industry is the biggest it's ever been. There's more money in the industry than it's ever had before. It's the revenues that is coming from the gaming industry is the biggest out of any entertainment medium in the world. That's not true. There are people spending money still today. More people spending money than ever. They're just not spending money with you. So because they're not spending money with you, you think they're not spending money anymore. That's not true. They are. They absolutely are still spending money. So again, guys, you could blame, the world opening back up. You could blame whatever you want. But the truth is that people have realized what's really going down. People have realized that there are options, right? Even if you are a console gamer, there are options. You are probably a little bit more reliant on AAA, what they would call slop, right? AAA slop. But at the end of the day, a lot of the indie games are releasing on console. The majority of them do release on Steam, PC, obviously, but there are some releasing on console, and some of them are really good. And people are discovering them, and they're realizing, but I don't really got to deal with this shit. I don't got to deal with this shit. But the corporations are coping about it because they're like, well, how the fuck can a video game like Schedule 1 make all this money, and meanwhile, we release a AAA game and nobody wants to buy it? I don't know. Why don't you play Schedule 1 and figure that out? So in any case, I found this to be a pretty interesting story. It keeps going. Talks about the layoffs and stuff like that, but we pretty much covered everything that's important in this aspect and why the layoffs happen. I just thought it was an interesting story because, again, this is not coming from a chud, right? This is coming from somebody who is part of the industry, who's been part of the industry for a long time, who was part of PlayStation for a long time, and he's saying the same exact thing that all the chuds are saying, that the journalists claim that the chuds don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But here you have an executive who's literally repeating the same thing, you know, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, exactly. Tainted Grail is a good example too. Tainted Grail, fantastic video game for the price, you know? So that's basically it. Let me catch up on supers really quick. We got Tiger King with a 189. They're only fired. They deserve gulags. Oh, I couldn't read that for a second. Yeah, well, they're not going to get that. So, guys, let's cover one last thing. Man. GTA 6 pricing. I was going to cover it, but really it's like, it's not that big of a deal. Basically, it's just them dodging the question around pricing again. Right? They keep consistently dodging the question around pricing. They don't want to tell you what the price is going to be, is because, well, everybody should already fucking know. Everybody should already know that the pricing is going to be ridiculous. Okay? It's going to be ridiculous. Let's be fucking real. All right? But in any case, there's one other thing I wanted to cover. And remember, so we covered Soros yesterday, right? Remember I explained to you guys that the story is not as people are saying. And I explained that, you know, we have a story where it is so... Okay, here's my biggest thing. Okay, can I just say something? Can I just say one thing? The stories that are in this game are bad enough that we do not have to lie about them. Okay? Can I just say that one more time? The story... What's up, Camelot? The stories in these games are bad enough that we do not have to fucking lie about them. Because if we lie about them, all that does is make us look bad. Right? Whether you're doing it knowingly or unknowingly, I really don't know. You know? But we need to stop lying about these video games. Please, for the love of God. There's no reason to lie about these games. They're already fucking trash. You can make fun of them by telling the truth the entire time. Right? Anyway, so we went over the whole Soros thing. If you guys don't want Soros spoilers, get the fuck out. Get out. Get the fuck out. All right? Get out. We talked about Soros ending yesterday and how basically the guy gets felted by his ex-wife or whatever at the end of the story. And apparently all of it is like in his mind and shit. It's basically the same exact ending as Returnal, but with a story of the guy being evil or bad, right? Essentially, he murdered one of his friends. His wife found out about it. She ended up leaving him because of it. And he also cheated on her or something like that. And basically, she does end up falling. Well, actually, it doesn't even say that. To be fair, it doesn't even say that, okay? It doesn't even say that she's falling in love with a woman named Kira. It just says that she was happy to have met somebody named Kira on her after she left, after she left her husband to go wherever the fuck she went. She ended up meeting somebody named Kira who works with her or whatever. It doesn't say that they're necessarily scissoring, but that's obviously, it could be implied, right? So, but again, the point is you get to the end of the game. Actually, I'm sorry, you get the secret ending of the game. And when you get the secret ending of the game, that's when you find out that it's all in his head. He comes to terms with the things he did. It's all his fault. He's a bad boy. And his wife ends up saying, "What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. You know, you have to deal with what you've done, whatever." And basically, you know, it's a new day. What are you going to do with it? And then she just fucking leaves. She just walks away. So he spends all this time in his mind fighting space demons, trying to win her back, only to get felted and basically told to go fuck off, right? The lie is that that Twitter keeps putting out there that she falls in love with a black lesbian crew member. Right? That's not true. That's not true, right? This is what I mean by the game story is bad enough as it is that there's no reason to fucking lie about it. Right? There's no reason to say something is not true about it, because all that's going to do is make you the target of people that are going to try to pass you off as like being disingenuous or whatever. Would that have been funny? Hell yeah, that would have been funny for sure. But Kira's not a black woman. Kira's not a black woman, right? And then the person in this picture that they're trying to claim is the one that she falls in love with. That's not even Kira. That's Kayla. That's Kayla. That's a totally different character. That's not even like, you know. So again, like maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't know. I don't know. But when I found out about this story, does the character look good? No, no, not at all. Not at all. When I found out about this story, I told you guys yesterday, I immediately knew something was sus. See, the problem is that even with PlayStation and their terrible fucking stories, if something sounds too juicy, it probably is, right? It most likely is too juicy. And the moment I saw, oh yeah, she ends up cucking the husband and leaving for a black female lesbian. The moment I heard that, I'm like, bro, that sounds like a fan fiction. That sounds like a fan fiction. You know what I'm saying? Now, come to find out, most of it actually was true. But obviously, you know, the black lesbian part was not true. She should watch, brother. Brother, you are gooning. He's gooning. That's all I'm saying, man. Again, I like his post, Pirate Nation's post. It's just, you know, a lot of the time, not just sometimes, I feel like he goes for the quick story and ends up just, you know, it's just dumb. It's dumb. Like there's no, and again, this was already disproven. This was already disproven by the time he made this post. This had already been disproven online, but he still made the post anyway. And to be fair, it's not just him. There's a lot of people on Twitter that are all doing the same thing. They're spreading around the story about how she falls in love with a black lesbian and all this shit. It's like, bro, the game is bad enough. There's no reason to fucking lie about the game. There's no reason to lie about the game. The game is bad. The story is terrible. The gameplay looks cool. But then again, I mean, if you enjoyed Returnal, you're gonna enjoy Saros' gameplay too. It's the same fucking game. You know? So I don't know. Yeah, but nobody cares. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like on Twitter, it's not about what's true, it's about what goes viral. You know? That's basically it. Still sounds like a woke BS story. That's because it is. That's the thing. Like, that's because it is, right? Like, so the story is already bad. Okay, the story is already bad. There's no reason to lie about the story. The story is already bad. The actual real story is going to be enough for people to be like, wow, that sounds really bad. We're talking about Reddit level writing, probably. You know what I'm saying? You don't like that beard? What's with you and beards, Tiger King? Is it because you're Asian? Is that what it is? You guys don't grow facial hair? What's going on? What's going on? Why are you hating on the beard, man? Stop hating on the beard. Anyway, that's basically it. You know what is bad? That beard. Bro, Tiger King, stop hating on the... Jesus. That's basically it. I guarantee you for the next couple of weeks, they're still going to be perpetuating the story about the black lesbian. I'll be like, oh my God, bro, really? Really? Can we just not do that? And then they'll gaslight you and they'll be like, well, it's a lesbian. Like, my God. Anyway. He showed the ending to the game. Can't get that wrong. What, me? Yeah, I showed the ending to the game. I showed both endings. Why Hypno defends beards? You have one? Of course I do. I actually have testosterone. Beard police, right? Right? I like good beard. He doesn't have one. I like good beard. I don't know why I heard it like that, bro. I don't know why I heard it like that. I like good beard. Oh, shit, man. Shout out to Tire King. I love Tire King, man. He's fucking hilarious. Hypno might have a good beard. I ain't judging. No, I just fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you. All right, man. Let's get into this super chats. Forgotten Vet with a $20 banger says peanut butter M&Ms. Hey, who won, by the way? Hold on. Wait, go to the poll. Who won? Who won this shit? Regular M&Ms? All right, who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who? Okay, respectfully, there's no way. There's no way. How the fuck did regular M&Ms win over peanut butter? How did that fucking even happen? Make yourselves known right now. Which one of you bastards fucking voted regular M&Ms, bro? Regular M&Ms are the goats, bro. Ban them for 10 seconds. Ban them for 10. Regular M&Ms are the best. Ban them for 10 seconds. Bro, what? Allergies? Okay, I respect that. If you got allergies and you're going to die if you eat, okay, that's fine. That's different. There's a difference between having allergies and having a just bad taste, right? There's a difference. That's fine. I get that. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Regular M&Ms are the... Okay, ban spell step 2. Ban foul step 2. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I was talking three-way. Brother. Are you gooning? Are you gooning? Matthew Fritz with a $20 banger says, I regret nothing. You know what? Okay. All right. Felt it. I can't argue that. Felt it. He gave $20 to say I did it. And yeah. Yeah. What am I gonna say? I don't know. All right. There you go. M&Ms for life. No, in all seriousness though, regular M&Ms are good. They're good. I'm just fucking around. They're good. I like both. Although, can we talk about the 18% that voted your mom's M&Ms? Can we talk about you motherfuckers? Who did that? Who voted your mom's M&Ms? Who did that? Let's talk about that. Who did that? Actually, who's the 12% that said eat a dick? Who did that? Mr. Cougar. Wow. Grim Harvest. Wow. Jason Alator. Wow. Kage. Wow. Nice. Old Man Cat. I'm not shocked about that. Oh, I did put peanut M&Ms. I did. I didn't put peanut butter. I didn't realize that. All right, but that's fine though. Peanut M&Ms are amazing too. They're like top tier. They're top tier. So I feel like if you voted for peanut M&Ms, you're a king. Like you should not be voting regular M&Ms over peanut M&Ms. You should not be doing that unless you have an allergy. Then that's fine. Blue says, I did. You can eat one. Wow. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate that. Kratos, for 8 months, I lift things up and put them back down. What are you, Arnold Schwarzenegger? What the fuck? The fuck? Adair Soul 2 M&M is the OG. Is that good stuff? It is. Although I distinctly remember them tasting a lot different when I was younger. I really do. Like now they have that like super fake ass taste to them. I don't know how to explain it. I haven't had one in a long time. Maybe it's changed. But I just remember them tasting totally different. Bro, do you guys remember those super poor fake M&Ms? Do you remember that? I don't even know what they were called. I just remember they came in. They were basically M&Ms, but they didn't have M's on them. Do you remember that, bro? Like anybody who grew up poor should remember that. Do you remember that? You remember those fake ass fucking M&Ms? They tasted terrible. They were literally death. What were they called? They were fucking awful. They were disgusting. No, not Skittles. No, it was literally M&Ms without the M's on them. I don't remember the brand. Sun Drops? I don't think no, I don't remember that. But that shit was disgusting, bro. You got to sit there, eat that shit. Your mom buys them for you, and you got to be like, "Thank you," and you're basically dying of cancer. And even you are. It's terrible. Lunatus? Lunatus? Is that what it's called? Let me see. Lunatus? Lunatus Eminem. Let me see. No. I don't think that's it. No, that's not it. That's not it. I don't remember what it was. Regardless, it was disgusting. Smarties. Let me see. Smarties. No. No, I don't think that's it either. Let me see. Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was. I think it was. Yeah. Yeah. This shit, bro. Hold on. Can I open the picture? Hold on. Why can't I open the picture? What the fuck? Here we go. Open image. Yeah. This shit. Bro, this shit was disgusting. Look at this, bro. Hold on. You see? Like on the left is the real ones. You can see the M. And on the right, it's fake ones. Shit was nasty, bro. Smarties was amazing. Nah, you guys are insane. You guys are insane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this. I'm almost positive. Yep, this is it. This is it. Fake ass M&Ms, bro. They weren't even perfectly round. Like these were. Oh man, they did. Yeah, they sucked. They were nasty. They were nasty, bro. They tasted like some straight ass, bro. It's fine though. You got to get by. All right, boys. Am I talking about Skittles? I'm not talking about Skittles. Tasted same to me in this part of the world. Well, maybe you got lucky. I don't know. Look at this motherfucker, bro. Valkyria Winter with a 2 Futa M&Ms. Jesus Christ. The obsession with Futa. Mr. Spanglish with a 189. Reese's Pieces, mofo. That's fair. Where we got Gaming Mason with a 5. Of course, Sonia would like peanut butter M&Ms. She likes nutty butter cream pies.
Holy shit.
Sonia, is that true? You want to tell the chat something? You want to tell the chat something? Gaming Mason knows something that we don't? I don't know about that. Guys, number 1, like the stream. All right. Number 2, appreciate all of you. Amazing fucking stream today. We are going to be doing our regular waifu battle now. And then we're going to close out the stream, boys. We had a lot of fun. This was a banger fucking stream. Sonia's saying stop. We can't stop. We got to do the waifu battle. Ladies and gentlemen. Listen, if you're not going to watch the waifu battle, go watch my videos on Hypnotic Gaming Live. I got a million videos over there, man. It's been banging over there. The clip videos have been banging. We also got a shorts channel, Hypnotic Shorts. It's live. I got like almost 40 subs on it so far. Go check that out. Greatly appreciate it. I got content planned for like the next fucking week on that thing already. It's all scheduled, ready to go. Yeah. Hypnotic Manga's almost at 22,000 subs, man. Almost at 22,000 subs. I'm working on deciding whether or not I want to just go full force on like 3 videos a day here, or if I want to do it on another channel and just do a morning show here. I haven't decided. I'm still all over the place. Am I doing a gaming stream after this? No, because it's Friday. I don't usually like to do that on Friday. I like to get rest because Saturdays are very long days for me. I am busy all fucking day. Literally until SNH. So, boys, let's get into the waifu battle. Thank you guys so much for the insane support today. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys get all the drama slop that you guys enjoy. Although I believe the quartering did not show up to debate Yellow Flash, as I expected. I don't know if other people didn't expect that, but they probably should have. In the meantime, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Waifu battle. We're actually battling for the belt today, so this might feel a little bit different. Let's go. All right, waifu battle is here. Let's go, boys. Listen, man, if you guys missed the last waifu battle, you probably don't even remember who the champion was, but it's none other than Midnight, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. Midnight from My Hero Academia is, in fact, the waifu battle champion. Boys, before we bring out the challenger, let's go over the rules, man. Rule number 1, all super chats in the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu. But the only way they're going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, then it will not count. It doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact that you put the name of the waifu that you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2, you can vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for the champion, who is Midnight, or you can vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Well, last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts. So please, if you're going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules? We do not understand the rules. I know that to be true. Boys, listen, man. I had to bring out a spicy one. All right. I had to bring out a spicy one. Someone who is very, very well liked in the waifu battle since it's a Friday. Technically Battle of Champions, but you already know how it goes. Today, we're going to be bringing back somebody who's ultra spicy, ultra red, ultra fiery. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The challenger that's going to go up against the one and only Midnight is going to be the one and only Urza Scarlet. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. The names are on the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Midnight versus Urza Scarlet. Let me know, who do you like, except for this. Damage control with a 2 says 6lets. No 6lets. We got ACC with an NOK 20. Nothing beats Dr. Pepper's plus the Twizzlers red wine. You sure about that? Are you sure about that? We got Torinol with a 5 over on Rumble for Panda. Thank you. Deadeye's Lock with $1 for Urza Scarlet. Thank you. And then Deidre with a 5 for Urza Scarlet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Urza is in the lead right now, as expected, but anything could happen. Anything can happen. Trolling is a common occurrence here. So we'll see how this goes. And don't forget, guys, this Sunday continues the One Piece Waifu Battle Tournament. We got to pick 2 more semifinalists, and then we move on to the chaos, because it's going to be crazy from there. We got Mr. Melancholy with a 2 for Midnight. I love a nighttime lady. Thank you. Appreciate that. Forgotten Vet with a 2 says Velma. Stop gooning. Stop gooning. We got Gray Soul with a $25 banger, says Urza, one of my Mount Rushmore for waifus. No shit. No shit. Very nice, Gray Soul. Very nice. I respect that. Not a bad choice. Definitely not a bad choice. We got Great Ape with a 2 over on Rumble for Pandanotic. Not happening. Not happening. I keep telling you guys, not happening. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening. Who is the ginger? That is Urza Scarlet. Urza Scarlet. Come on, man. Come on, old man cat. We got to go over gifted games after this, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got some gifted games. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Torinol says Urza is like one of 2 from the franchise I actually know enough about to vote for, but I stand by my vote. Of course you do. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? We got Denarier with a 5 over on Rumble. Says Alex, I don't have a dog in this fight. Oh my God. This man is voting for Alex. Why am I not surprised? Is that who you were visiting when you were skipping our streams? You could be honest. You could definitely be honest, man. I won't judge you, or Alex for that matter. All right, boys. Urza's about to get off the screen. She's about to get off the screen. All right. Now it is time to bring out the current Waifu Battle champion who's going to try her best to not go down without a fight. We got Midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Midnight or is it going to be Urza Scarlet? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can still happen. What do you mean that sounded judgy? Monkey Man says, I'm finally here. The show can start. Perfect timing, sir. Make it happen. Look at this. The Earth fans are barely trying. They're just going to give it up. Give it all up. Was I underwater? Oh, no. Underwater. God damn it. I said that the Urza fans are not even trying. This is going to be the easiest win for them. BioTuba with a 5. Urza, I would not be shamed for liking Fairy Tail. There are way worse out there. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you, BioTuba. Appreciate that, brother. Urza looks like the winner to me. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Mr. Melancholy says, come on, guys. I can't be the only one voting Midnight. I don't know, brother. I don't know, man. The Midnight fans are checking out. They're checking out. You got to start yelling at them in the chat. Fairy Tail is about as bad as Kaiju number 8. Holy shit, boys. Tiger King just doesn't like anything. Keep in mind, we still have the ban rules for regular waifu battles. If a waifu does not get $10 minimum, she will be banned forever. Game over. She only has $2 right now, according to Sonia. Alucard with a 5 for Midnight. All right, now she has 7. Thank you, Alucard. Randall with a 5 for Urza, countering Alucard. Damn. Why am I not surprised? Tanya Raven with a 5 for Urza because of reasons. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Deadeye's Lock with a 5 says Urza, Hypno's Mike not trying to outswim St. Floyd. I'm not saying the last word, you crazy bastard. Deadeye's Lock is crazy, bro. ACC with an NOK20 says Urza because Ginger Thwat. Yeah, that Thwat. It's crazy. VMR Cheechin with a 2 says Midnight. I like a brunette. Respect. Respect. I appreciate that. Dark Mages with a 5. Midnight out of ban. Thank you. You definitely got her out. Tanya Raven with a 3 for Midnight. No ban, please. Thank you. You definitely got her out. Alucard with a 5 for Midnight. Uh-oh. Oh, all these votes are going for midnight. Considering Urza didn't get a ton of votes, we might actually have a little bit of a close battle going on here, boys. Oh, shit. K-Styles with a 10 for midnight. You know, when you do a Final Fantasy tournament, it'll be Tifa and Aerith in the finals. Funny you say that. Funny you say that. Wait till you see my next tournament idea. I already have it in my mind. It's going to be, you think this One Piece one is bloody? Boys, you have no idea. The next one I have planned is going to bring out the worst in people. Great Ape with a 4 for Pandonata. Gotta save the band. Digiconic with a 5 for Urza. This is my second vote. Raza with a 5 for Urza as well over on Rumble. Guys, here we go. Final countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Waiting for lag, 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 and that is it.
Waifu Battle Belt is mine!
Final super chats that are gonna count is Graysoul with a $25 banger for Urza. Let's do it again. Thank you. Upton Coke with a 5 for Midnight. Love her. No ban. Thank you. I appreciate that. Smart man. Smart man. We got Rumble. A ton of them over on Rumble. Hold on. Dead Eyes Lock with a 5 for Urza. Number 2 vote. Thank you, Dead Eyes Lock. Denarier with a 5 for Urza. Fine. I'll cave in. Still would rather have Alex. Not surprised. And then Dead Eyes Lock with a 2 for Urza. Also number 2. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So those are all votes for Urza Scarlet. All right. In the meantime, mods, Sonia, let's count this up and let's see who won this. Feed the ducks. Feed the ducks. And let's see how this goes. But I'm pretty sure I have an idea of already how this is going to go. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to put the belt on Urza just in case. When was the last time she was champion? I don't remember. There we go. A few months ago? Probably. Probably. Well, now she's going to be champion for at least another week or two. Because we're going to be doing the One Piece Waifu Battle tournament, finishing that up. You got some ideas for that belt? Bro, who are you, Paige from WWE? Come on, man. You're not going to be gooning on the belt. Rumble's fighting about something. I don't know what Rumble's fighting about. They're violent over there. They're very violent. No, but in all seriousness, wait till you see the next tournament I have in mind, man. Wait till you see. Oh, man. People are going to get fucking disrespectful. We got Midnight at $25 versus Urza at $100.15. Almost 100 even. Which means the winner and the new Waifu Battle champion is none other than the one and the only Urza Scarlet. Ladies and gentlemen, not bad. Not bad at all. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Let's go. Coping and seething. Let's go.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that's going to be it for the Waifu Battle. Urza Scarlet's going to go backstage and she will defend her belt next Friday on Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Do not miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss it. All right, boys, listen, let's go over gifted games. I think we got some gifted games. Let me just check really fast before we continue and close out the stream. We got a game from Great Ape. All right, let's see what we got. Great Ape says, during the IO First Light segment, you said you like stealth games. Well, this more in style with the old Thief games. Light and dark shadows, sounds matter, enjoy. The game is called Filter. First person 2.5D noir stealth game. Why does that sound fucking awesome? As Spory the Master Thief, break into guarded buildings to steal from the wealthy and corrupt using only your senses, your wits, and a handful of tools and gadgets. That sounds actually really cool. Holy shit. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Great Ape. Yeah, that looks awesome. I will definitely check that out. 2.5D also. And noir. That's pretty cool. That sounds different. What am I playing? Women's Simulator? Brother, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Guys, thank you so much for the insane support today. It was amazing. Guys, support SNH. Come hang out with us tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss the stream. We got to support SNH, man. It's a great time every single week. Hope to see every single one of you there. Also, by the way, we are pretty much nearly solidified. Next week, Wednesday, I'll probably be doing Hypnocast at a different time because at around 9 to 9:30, which is usually the time we stream, we are officially going to be having a Counter-Strike little event. Let's just say I'm not going to call it a showdown, but a little event. We're going to have a Counter-Strike event with Oh No, It's Alex, Atreus, Kada, me, Leon, trying to get Sheepseedin in there, trying to get Wizard in there. It's going to be a good time, boys. It's going to be a good time. So we'll see how that goes. But in any case, guys, thank you so much for the insane support. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who liked the stream, commented, spammed the chat, super chatted, gifted memberships and games. And of course, shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. Sonia, amazing job. And I'll see every single one of you on the next one. Until then, you guys already know, man, go be bigots and go be gooners. Stay till the end for the raid. Bye.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you get.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck Baby J, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in a queenie and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns!
black man. I bring light. 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 That's right!
Why the hell are you still here? Go on. Get out of here. Go play some video games.